Hi everyone, and welcome back to Cupid Parasite. So today we're going to continue on down Raul's routes, or on the road to Raul's route, since we're technically not on his route yet. We're still in the common route. Anyway, let's get going. One night after dinner, Parasite 5 gathered together in secret.
それで全員に話ってなんだ、ギル。
夜更かしはお肌に悪いから手短によろしく。
ほら、もうすぐこのシェアハウスも終わりだろ。
Yeah, they've done about 3 episodes.
ああ、そういやそうだね。案外早かったね。
もう一月経つの？おかしいな。予定では彼女ともっと神話談義をするつもりだったんだけど。
Yes, mythology.
長い一月でした。
Yeah. Poor Owen.
だが実に実りのある一月だった。
Yeah.
確かにこんな機会がなけりゃ絶対やろうとは暮らすこともなかったよな。
Oh, come on, Alan.
初めてしたけれど共同生活って結構楽しいね。こうやって男だけで酒飲むなんて初めてだよ。
Bros night.
っていつの間に酒開けてんの？
これってそういう会じゃないの？あ、みんなもどうぞ。これはワインか。ワインを飲むと豊穣とブドウ酒と酩酊の神であるディオニュソスを感じられるからね。
Dionysus. I don't like alcohol. I don't find it to taste good at all. I mean, there's some, but to make it taste good, you have to mix it with so much other stuff. I'm like, what's the even point? I'll just drink juice or a soda or something. Plus, they won't cost me like 20, 30 bucks a glass.
オーウェン君もケイサイン君は未成年だからブドウジュースね。
Oh yeah, he's 19, huh?
はあ？こんな時間にブドウジュースなんて飲むわけって何勝手についてるの？
You're adorable.
ありがとう。ありがとうございます。
No.
みんなグラス持った？じゃあ改めまして乾杯！
乾杯！Shelby.
なかなか芳醇でうまい。銘柄は
つまみ何かない？
Ooh, yeah. Gotta eat snacks. Don't want to drink on an empty stomach. It'll be gross.
ご
It'll
め
not be
ん、
good.
俺普段あんまりつまみとか食べないんだよね。何か持ってくるよ。
あ、ラウル、
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be talking about something, huh?
それでギル、なんか言いたいことあるんでしょ？
Yeah, let's talk, Gil.
軌道修正ありがとう、ケイサイン君。実は俺パラサイトハウスが終わるとき彼女にお礼がしたいと思ってるんだ。
Oh, to
彼
me?
女って
Us?
アドバイザーさん？
この番組と共同
Wait,
生
didn't he
活
go
が
get
うまくいったの
snacks?
って
That was fast.
彼女のおかげだと思うしさ。それに彼女は
Or did
俺
he
たちを
have
結
snacks
婚させよう
stashed
と
in the
頑
room?
張ってくれてるから。
Probably stashed in the room, I guess.
ま、実際結婚できそうなやつはここにいないけどな。
Not even remotely close, no.
私のクライアントならばすぐでしょう。
He has to show his face for that.
もうそのは
Oh,
ずだ。
Shelby, I love you. You'll get
俺
married
は
in your own route,
恋の
man.
ことはよくわからないけど、女の子と話す楽しさがちょっとは分かったかな。
Oh?
それってまさか彼女のことじゃ。
あんなに神話トーク通じる子いなかったし、叱られるのって結構楽しいね。
まさかこの企画ってライバル増やしただけ？
俺はライバルじゃないから安心しろって 応援してるからな、ギル。
なんか怖い人に応援された。どうせ他の人が両思いになったところで横からかっさらいに来るんだろ。
He's not interested in her because she's not dating someone.
そんな無粋な真似はしないって。
That's all you do, Alan. That's all you
信用
do.
度ゼロだよ。
That's all you
で
do.
も確かにこの生活
Oh,
結構楽しか
Ryuki.
ったかも。
Aw.
え、ケサインくんが
Hmm?
出れた。
へえ。ケイサイン君も誰かとの生活の温かさに目覚め
We're
ちゃったんだ。
popular.
うるさいな。
Oh. Missed attack.
わっちゃ、なんで俺にミストなの。
あんたが一番肌荒れしてるからだよ。アラン気持ち悪いぐらい肌綺麗だし
It's。because he's an incubus. He always has to glisten.
俺は肌がツヤツヤになるような生き方してるからね。
I mean, yeah, I guess.
とにかく話がそれだけならもう僕は寝るよ。夜更かしが一番肌に悪いんだから。
I can think of a few things.
ですが昨晩ずいぶん夜遅くまで仕事をしていたと思いましたが。
気の
That
せい
was
で
in
し
your
ょ。って
imaginations.
いうかあんた寝てると思ったのに
He
起
would
きてたわけ？
He would never stay up.
起きているのか寝ているのかわからないとよく言われます。
ケイサイン君ストイックなのはいいけれど、たまにはこうやって遊ばなきゃ。遊びがなきゃいい仕事は生まれないよ。
Aw. He's 19. Leave him alone.
姉さんみたいなこと言うんだな。
Well, she's not wrong. I will admit
そ
that.
りゃ大人ですから。年長者の話は聞いておいた方がいいよ。年の子って言葉があるだろ。
Sometimes that's not a good idea.
確かに
Okay,
遊びは
boomer.
しとけって昔はよく先輩俳優に言われたよ。その方が演技の幅が広がるからって。
分かったよ。
Thank
じゃあ
you,
今日は付き
localizers,
合って
for
あげ
putting
る。
awful
で
slang.
もあんたらと飲むためじゃなくて彼女へのお礼の内容を考えるためだから。
Yeah, thank me.
素直じゃないな、ケサインくんは。
Oh, God.
け酒臭い。もう酔ってんの？おい、こいつにそんな飲ませるなよ。
What did you
めんど
do?
くさい。
Do shots of wine? How do you even do that?
これぐらいの量じゃ普通酔えなくない？
You don't do shots of wine.
そうだ全く酔わないとっても酔わないぞ多少世界が回ってふわふわするぐらいだ
Oh, I love the fwa fwa. Fwa fwa.
あんたも酔ってんじゃん。おい大人、年長者なんだろ。ちゃんとしろよ。
Yeah, not necessarily.
お酒飲んだら女の子欲しくなってきた。
Stay away from my room, Alan.
隣の部屋から彼女呼んでこない？
Stay away from my room.
お礼考える場に本人呼んでどうすんだよ。
How is
ダ
Ryuki
メ
the
に
most
決まってるでし
responsible
ょ。
one in the room?
ああもううざい。早く部屋出てってよ。
Yeah, drunk people are annoying, honestly. I don't like being around them too much. Did I hear some loud noises coming from the other room? What the heck is going on? I know I should probably investigate, but I was already in bed and I just didn't feel like it. Like, I'm done with this now. I'm good. I'm just glad everyone's getting along so well now. Since the last episode, the house has been pretty peaceful. No yelling matches, not even any major arguments. Parasite 5 are finally getting along and working together. And then they're going to be moving out in a week, so, like, doesn't really matter anymore. And thanks to that huge fight before, it seems like they've all been more willing to listen to me too. Raul hasn't been talking about mythology as much, and I've gotten a couple messages from what I think is Monsieur S himself. Ryuki, Gil, and Alan haven't changed all that much, but their reputations have improved thanks to Parasite House. At this point, the guys might actually be able to hold a normal conversation with women who are looking to get married. I don't know about that. That thought suddenly made me realize something. That's right. The time has come to fulfill the original goal of Parasite House. Yeah, get them talking to women. A few days later, I suggested to the show producer and Mr. Snail that we should invite viewers to a matchmaking event for the fourth episode. Raul's agent gave us the go-ahead, and we put up a post on the official blog asking for participants. That's very dangerous to do. That is a very dangerous move. A fateful day had arrived in the fourth penultimate episode of Parasite House. The final episode. There's no bomber chorizo?
は
Aww.
い、お肉焼けたよ。あと、ここの野菜も食べられるから。
本当にギル君って尽くしてくれるんだ。ありがとう。
They're so
ね
gross
え
like
ねえ
that.
アラン君、私ラウル君が好きなんだけどそしたら略奪してくれるの？
I like Raul, so hey, wanna head to my place?
もちろんとびっきり甘い夢を見させてあげるよ君に添いなして
Oh my gosh, you haven't changed at all, Alan. I love it. Everyone was enjoying the barbecue party, and the Parasite 5 were surrounded by women. I was content to watch from a distance. That's a safe option. Thank goodness this is exactly how I was hoping Parasite House would end. After so many of our female members had rejected them, I thought it might be impossible. It's all thanks to the show. I guess by advertising each of them as part of the Parasite 5, we found fans for each of their personalities. Yeah, there's always some crazy person who would be fine with them. Like, I'm fine with Raul's mythology's crazy. Basically, it was a matchmaking approach that would have been impossible in any other situation. Still, I have no idea how many of the women here are actually serious about marriage. Probably not any of them. My gut was telling me they were just here to meet the Parasite 5, not necessarily their future husband. They're basically fangirls. As for Raul, Ryuki, and Owen... I looked around and found Raul being mobbed by a group of girls competing for selfies. True to his movie star sass, he was spending the night taking photos with his adoring fans. But he's got his agent with him, so he should be fine. How about Owen? Poor Owen.
ええ、そうです。私が代理で全ての会話をさせていただきますので。
ってことはオーエン君と結婚できるってこと？
Honestly, I would probably ask that question too. Be like, so am I marrying you?
いえ、
Oh.
私はあくまで代理でして全く結婚生活に関与するつもりは。
でも結婚後もオーエン君が代理で会話してくれるんでしょ？それって実質オーエン君との結婚じゃない。
Exactly, I'd be hanging out with you, not him, right? I think I'll let Monsieur S handle that one. Anyway, where's Ryuki? Ah! The mist attack. I spotted Ryuki spraying mist at every woman in his vicinity, but none of them showed any signs of giving up.
もちもちするというかケイサイン君のそのゴミを見るような目たまらない
He's got the step on me girls.
うっざ。
それもご褒美です
The more you reject me, the harder I'll chase. I'm not sure if that's okay or not. I was about to go talk to Ryuki when suddenly someone grabbed my shirt. Huh? Ah, hi, Peter. What? Why? Peter, where's your camera?
カメラなら三脚でそこに置いてある。それよりも私を隠してくれ。見知らぬ女性に追われて。
Oh.
カメラマンのピーター君いたねえねえこっちに混ざろうよ
He is a cutie.
私は兄と違って女性はダメなんだ。
I love you, Peter. Peter let out a high-pitched scream and ran into the park. I had no idea Peter was so bad with women. He was always walking around with a vacant smile on his face, so I had no idea something like this could cause him so much trouble. Now that I think about it, Peter had a habit of talking even during the broadcast, so he had a certain following on Instagram. Apparently, a few of the girls at tonight's event were big fans of his. But still...
ギル君かわいい失恋なんて忘れさせてあげるからここ抜け出してどっか行こうよ
She's trying hard.
ごめん、それはちょっと俺やっぱ
You could at least
彼女
try.
を忘れられないし
You could at least try.
その失恋パラサイトぶりたまんないかわいい一途なんだ
So adorable, Alan.
アランさん略奪して
Or Gil. Sorry, I don't know why I thought Alan for a second.
ラウル君もっとしゃがんで
Smile.
ケサインくん待ってもっとミストかけて
Missed me more. This wasn't exactly the kind of matchmaking party I was expecting. It was more like a photo shoot for some idol group. The whole situation was making me uncomfortable, so I hid myself in the corner. Yeah, I deployed that at all costs. I grabbed food and just, like, disappear. Hiding behind some trees, I took a sip from my drink. Suddenly, I sensed someone standing behind me.
おい、
Hi,
ちゃんと食べているか？
Shelby. Oh, yeah, I ate a little earlier. Just some jelly drink, though. That's a lot. That's not eating. Barbecue was so crowded I couldn't really get close, so I finished off the jelly drink from my date with Owen. I had so much to do during the broadcast, there was no time to eat anything, but at least everything turned out okay.
そうか。ならよかった。
Yeah.
随分と盛況だな。
Yeah. Yeah, I hope things go okay for everyone.
彼らなら平気だろう。ああ見えて骨のある男たちだ。
Yeah, a little too strong for their own good at times.
それより、この企画がここまで成功したのは、君が頑張ってくれたからだ。
ん？
ありがとう。
For what? Huh? Did the president just compliment me? It's okay, I'm just doing my job.
だが、お前ほど熱心な社員はいない。そうだろ。
Hmm? He gave me a soft smile. My heart started beating a little faster at his warm gaze. Hey! We're not on his route though, unfortunately.
会員のことを第一に考えている。しかも会員が結婚した後のことまで見据えているだろう。ノルマを達成するだけならば、結婚生活など考えずに成婚させればいいはずなのに、お前はしなかった。
Well, thank you.
なかなかできる人はいない。
No, really. I'm a bridal advisor, and all that is part of it.
だが、おかげで私も仕事に対する考えを改めることができた。
Yeah?
そもそも最初は恋愛などに時間をかけてはもったいないと考え、マッチングアプリを開発していたんだ。
Wait, really?
ああ、あの頃の私は仕事や勉学のことしか考えていなかったからな。いや、それは今もか。
Oh.
だからお前のように心から会員のことを考えている社員がいてこそ我が社は成り立つんだ。私だけではこうはならないだろう。お前のような社員がいてくれてよかった。
Aw, thank you.
これからもその調子で頼むぞ。
The president gave me a quick pat on the shoulder, then walked off. That was nice of him. As I watched him go, I couldn't suppress the smile that rose to my lips. I've never known anyone who thought so highly of me before. Dad always just expected me to do well, and my colleagues would always ask me why I bothered to work so hard. As a god, I was expected to properly matchmake people. But obviously that's not normal for a human. Most people who work hard are motivated by a paycheck. Yes. So they didn't understand why I cared so much, but Mr. Snail gave me a really nice compliment. Ah, I love him. I need to work even harder so I can keep living up to his expectations. He entrusted me with the Parasite 5, so the last thing I want to do is let him down. I freaking love Shelby. Looking at the Parasite 5, I thought about how tomorrow would be another day of hard work. Yeah, I mean, the show's done, but, you know. Fourth episode came to an end without any major issues, thank goodness. The barbecue drew to a close and we saw off the female members. Then as we made our way to Raul's jet and flew back to Parasite House. Yeah, we flew another, like, 5 blocks. Oh my gosh. The jet just bothers me.
ただいま。
Just get in the car, guys. Get a limo.
はあ、飲みすぎちゃった。
やっぱここに来ると
But you guys are moving
帰
out
ってきたっ
in
て
like
気
a
分
week,
になる
right?
な。
はあ、疲れた。
Yeah, I'd be same with me. Everyone was relaxing in the living room and took turns using the bath. It was another normal night in Parasite House. Why is there only one bath in this big old house? My turn for the bath came and I washed off the day's dust and grime. I collapsed onto the couch and opened up my laptop. I should update the blog with today's events. Oh, but maybe I'll check the Instagram first. I pulled out my phone and searched hashtag Parasite House. Today's episode of Parasite House was awesome. Peter was cute running all over the place like that. Poor guy was being chased. Wait, they're allowed to go after the same person? That's rad. Man, I wish I could have been on the show. Aw. Oh, the comments are pretty much all positive. Just like me, lots of people questioned what kind of matchmaking event it was, but for the most part, everyone seemed to like the show. Even though it was a 1 hour special, Bomber Chorizo didn't show up. I was a little worried about that, but it turned out okay. Yeah, I miss Bomber Chorizo. Considering how much time and energy I spent planning the event, I was relieved to say the least. Alright, time for a blog update. He probably didn't want any part of that chaos. After putting up a post, I was planning to put together an update matchmaking support plan for the Parasite 5. As I laughed myself in my work, I suddenly felt something cold touch my cheek. Huh? Hello? Oh, hi, Ricky.
フェイスマスク。と
Oh,
っておきのやつ。
thank you. Wow, it's so soft. I love those face masks. The texture and the moisturizing effect, it was almost certainly several times more expensive than the ones I normally bought for myself. I couldn't imagine. Those things are soaking wet. Are you sure I can have this?
うん。
Oh, he's so
仕事頑張ってる
cute.
人は尊敬できるから。
His route's adorable. I really like his route. He glanced at my laptop screen. Apparently, he'd come over to show his appreciation. Aw. I can't believe even Ryuki is trying to compliment me. Thank you, Ryuki-kun. I couldn't help but smile as I began applying the face mask.
笑わないの。よれるでしょ
Thank you, Ryuki. Sorry, I'm just so
そ
happy.
うならよ
Aw.
かった。まあ、美容には悪いから、仕事はそこそこにして、ちゃんと寝なよ。
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Dad. As Ryuki turned to go, I saw him blushing just the tiniest bit. His ears seemed to be turning red too. Oh, he's so adorable. I'm gonna go with... Was he mad about something? That doesn't really make any sense, but let's do this. Was Ryuki mad about something? Sorry, my fan's making weird noises. Maybe he was annoyed I'm staying up so late. I decided to try and finish up my work so I could hurry up and get to bed. Because if you say if he's blushing, I think that's part of his route, so... As I was working on the blog, I could practically feel my skin getting softer. Face masks are so nice. He really is the glamour parasite. I've been trying to fix that side of him, but maybe he's okay as is, as long as he can be considerate of others. But what made him become so fixated on people's looks in the first place? That is answered on his route. My guess was that it had something to do with him being such a dedicated fashion designer. I'm not exactly a trained therapist, so the last thing I want to do is dig into it too much and end up hurting him. Yeah, just leave it. He's still young and he tends to take things really seriously, but his private life is still a complete mystery. Yeah, he's 19, he'll work it out. Although he did say everyone in his family talks about their facial grade thing a lot. Yeah, it's a family thing. In any case, I should sit down with everyone again after Parasite House is over. That's what I was thinking about as the night drew to a close. Yeah, Ryugi's... It's cute. He's super cute. And so, at last, they all are moving out. I think. Are they moving out? I think they move out. Today is the final episode.
Oh.
Oh, so that wasn't the final episode. That was... Raul gave a small cheer and a quick bit of applause. He was the only one to show any amount of enthusiasm. As for the others...
うまくいくかなあれ。大丈夫なはず。
Gil, you're fine. You're adorable. You're fine.
各部屋を撮影するそうだ。みんな、掃除は済んでいるか？
Make sure it's not pigsty. Yes, please.
え、撮影入るの？やばい、あれ隠さなきゃ。
Wait a second. Gil, we're just about to start.
すぐ戻ってくるでしょ。それよりほら、始まるよ。
Yeah.
時間だ。
Peter. Let's go. 行くぞ。Bomber Chorizo!
はい路線用具の君たち
I missed
チャ
this
ンネル
energy.
はそのままパラサイトハウスの時間だよ最終回の番組の司会も僕みんなのボンバーチョリソーじゃあお送りします
I love him.
いや前回のパラサイトハウス見たかいすごい大盛況だったなみんなありがとうなそしてついに5回目の放送の今日はパラサイトハウスの最終回だ僕もみんなと婚活男子を応援できなくなるのは寂しいよでも決まりだからねってことで最後のパラサイトハウス行ってみよう
Let's go.
はいパラサイト5たち元気かい
間に合った。元気だよ。
You don't need to say that out loud, Gil. Hi.
ギルずいぶん息が切れてるけど大丈夫かい
I just rounded down a flight of stairs. I'm good.
大丈夫大丈夫。彼は重要なミッションをしてたんだ。
Thanks for covering
そ
for
う
him.
そう。ハンドラの箱が開く前に閉じたんだよ。
Thank you, Raul.
そりゃ大変だったなしかしついにパラサイトハウスも最終回みんなには今回学んだことを教えてもらうぜ
Yeah, what you learn? He's getting better at ignoring things. Yeah, he's like, I just
と
gotta
いうこ
ignore
と
the
で
chaos.
みんながそれぞれ過ごした部屋で今回の1ヶ月についてを語ってくれ
Woo! Ma.
俺はすごく楽しかった。普段は一人暮らしだからご飯作るのも張り合いなかったけど、ここではみんなに食べてもらえたしさ。
Yeah. I understand that cooking for one person really is kind of
何人かは
irritating.
全然食べてくれなかったけど、でもおかげで押し付けは良くないって学べたから、すごく糧になる1ヶ月でした。たまに深夜起きた時この石像には驚かされたけど
Minerva statue. Honestly, I would always throw something over the top of it, so I wouldn't wake up to it.
たまにギル寝ぼけてこれに抱きついてたよな。
You didn't need to say that, Alan. Thank you.
嘘。
やっぱボルトモア出身だからネプチューンが恋しいんだねきっと。
It's not Neptune, man. She
俺
lied.
のこと捨てないでとか君のことは永遠に忘れないよって泣きながら抱きついてたよ。
Aw.
待
Why do you
っ
always
て、
pick
そ
on
れ
Gil?
ここで言わないで後で聞かせて。それより2人は今回の1ヶ月はどうだった？
It's like, stop teasing me.
俺も結構楽しかったかな。
Aw.
子供時代のことを思い出してちょっと初心に戻れそうな気がしたよ。
Oh.
子供時代？大家族だったの？
ああ違う。俺の両親って冒険家なんだけどそれで世界中連れて行かれてたんだよ。
Oh.
行った先々でこうやって大勢と暮らしたなーって。
Kind of explains a lot.
わお意外な
So he
ラ
didn't have a
ウルア
normal
コニットの
childhood,
素顔を発見こいつはお得だぜ
でもね一つだけ心残りがあるんだ。結構みんな忙しくて時間が合わ
Oh,
なく
so that's why
て
you want to be an actor.
それで映画鑑賞会ができなかったんだよね。
As he showed up his mythological movie collection, he had a slightly dejected look on his face.
だからまた機会があったらこの映画鑑賞会をしたいなって思ってるよ。
That would be fun.
こりゃすごい量だな全部見るのに1週間かかりそうだお次はアランどうだったかい
Yeah, how was it?
俺も楽しかったよ。女の子以外と暮らすなんてって最初は思ったけど、男とのシェアハウスも悪くないもんだね。
I'm gonna be 100%. I hate living with other people. I hate having roommates. Living alone was fantastic. When I could afford to do it.
何より
Cooking
気
for
を
one is
使わなくてい
annoying.
いからさ。
But living with other people is
女の子
just...
とは外で遊べばいいし、結構ありじゃないって思ったよ。
He totally forgot this was supposed to be a matchmaking show. He just kept going on about how nice it was living with a group of guys. I held up a cue card that had a question about matchmaking written on it. Alan just grinned back at me. Oh, he knows what he's
そ
doing.
うそう。このパラサイトハウス中もちゃんと婚活してたよ。
You're such a punk, man.
でも女の子に断られちゃってね。ということで過激な火遊びを求めている女の子は
He's like a
9番
sleazy
街ラ
car
グジュアリーピ
salesman.
ローまでどうぞ。
Promote your job. Alan winked at the camera and everyone in the studio cheered. Oh my gosh. No, stop it. You can't just openly ask for a one night stand like that. He has learned nothing. Well, I hope you managed to find a nice wife for you, Alan. Anyway, to the next room. Yeah, Alan. Jeez. So, Ryuki-kun, how was last month for you? Huh? He's back to the way he was at the beginning. You could just stare down in silence, but just as I was beginning to panic, he finally looked up at me.
僕は
He,
正直誰かと同じ部屋とか最悪って最初は思ってたんだけど、
I still hate it. I still hate it.
まあ悪くなかったよ。
Wasn't the worst thing. I don't know. Guys seem to get
シェ
along
ルビー
better.
はショートスリーパーだからほとんど寝室にいないし、オーエンは死んでるのかと思うぐらい寝息静かだったし、
Thought he was dead.
変なアラームの音も変えてくれたから初日以外は不快な目覚めをしなくても済んだし
Oh
ね。
yeah, he had a weird alarm. I forgot about that.
アラームの件はご迷惑をおかけしました。絶対に寝
Oh
坊するわ
god,
けに
no.
はい
He
か
did
な
the
い
most
と
annoying one.
力を入れた選曲をしすぎました。
Mm-mm.
私は睡眠時間よりも仕事時間の方が大切だからな。
ストイックチームだな、この部屋。
It's the workaholics room.
アランにかかってくる電話で起こされるうちの部屋とは
Oh my
全然
gosh.
違うね。
I would have grabbed Alan's phone and chucked it. I
正直今も
like turn it on silent
結
or
婚の
it's
何がい
getting
いのかわから
broken.
ない。
Or you get
でも
out of a room.
共同生活は楽しいって思えたから
Oh,
もう少し考えてみることにする。
you're so adorable. Ryuki-kun, I'm so happy to hear that. I was so touched I clapped my hands together, but then he hit me with one of his patented ice-cold glares. It's like,
で
stop.
もさ、あんたももうちょっと身だしなみに気を使った
It's
人を紹
hard
介して
to
ほしいんだよ
do.
ね。
It's hard to do, man. Now he's hitting me with his complaints?
顔面偏差値がわかるようにあんたの目も成長してくれるなら、僕もマシな婚活ができる気がするよ。
Okay. Sorry, I'll try and get better at that. I've introduced him to so many actresses and models. See, that's the problem. Actresses and models don't necessarily have good skin, and stuff like that. If you in person, it's usually covered with like makeup and stuff. And makeup's actually does damage to your skin. Certain types of makeup. So maybe go for people who don't wear a lot of makeup and are like naturally beautiful. That might help. If I knew if I said that out loud, he'd just hit me with another string of criticism. So next up we have Monster S, or rather Owen, his stand-in. How'd you enjoy your time here, Owen? What she needs to do is like go through the database and let him just skip through like Tinder. Just their profile pictures.
私も
It'd
良
be
い
a lot
ひとつき
easier.
を過ごさせてもらいました。代理ですので、あまり積極的な活動はできませんでしたが。
I think this was
ああ、私も
Tinder was a thing
た
at
ま
the
に
time.
はこうして大勢でワイワイと食事をするのも悪くなかった。
キューピッドコーポレーションの社長は愛妻家で有名だもんな。普段は二人で静かにって感じか。
Yes, his wife, who is in Canada.
ああ、そうだな。
でも正直ようやく終わるということで
It's like, oh, I
ほ
can
っと
finally
しております。
stop being this representative.
オーウェンは今回のシェアハウス負担だったのか
It's
い
probably like, I miss my home.
私はあくまで代理ですから。
Yeah. It's like, I miss.
まあそうだよな。結局本人は一度も来られなかったしな。
No, he did.
はい。
In the matter of speaking, I guess.
あ、そうでした。クライアントからの伝言を伺っております。
Mm-hmm.
地位だけはある。興味のある女性は連絡をするように。
You could find a lot of wealthy
基
people,
本
I guess.
仕事のみの付き合いで頼みたいが、希望があればもう少し会うことも検討するとのことです。
I would be totally fine with that. I'm such a weird
一体ど
person.
んな大物なんだよその人。でももう少し会うことも検討するって前よりはちゃんと成長してるっぽいな。
Well, I wish he'd improve just a little bit more.
結
Yeah.
婚後もろくに姿を見せずって、なんだかキューピッドとプシケの結婚生活みたいで素敵だね。
Is that how you say it? Push kit? I don't know.
知らない人のために説明すると、キューピッドは結婚後妻に神であることを知られないために夜暗闇でしか妻に会わなかったんだ。あ、俺の理想って。
Okay, Raul, that no. Wow, no, that sounds like a sad romance. As an advisor, I'd love to hear about any other secrets Monster S might have.
いろいろとあるのだろう。きっと。
Probably a lot, Shelby, I know. Yeah, probably. Anyway, if anyone out there thinks they'd be okay with that kind of setup, get in touch with Cupid Corp. I would totally be okay
ハー
with
ドル
that.
高い結婚生活が待ってるな。
Like a contractual marriage. I'd be like, okay, so here's the thing. I will marry you and status and whatnot,
と
but I can have
こんな感じ
flings
で
with
リビ
whoever
ング
I
に戻ってき
want.
たところでラストはみんなのアドバイザーさん一月の感想を頼むぜ。
I don't know. I guess I don't know. Huh? Me? This wasn't part of the script. Bomber's improvisation took me by surprise. So all I could do was stare into the camera. Final word on this past month. The chaos. The chaos of everything. It all started with everyone showing off their muscles, and everyone selfishly ran off without even trying Gil's breakfast. But then, during date week, I started to get a sense of what made each of them so appealing. Yeah. Ryuki's, yeah. Still, even a first-hand wedding experience didn't affect their interest in marriage. They were dedicated to their work, though. Yeah, they're all kind of workaholics. Except for Gil. There were lots of problems along the way, but everyone came to realize the importance of working together and talking things over. That's very important in a relationship, is being able to communicate. And I came to see that there were other ways to approach matchmaking besides what I was already used to. Ultimately, I was complimented on my efforts for the first time, and by the president himself, no less. Yeah, I'd be very happy if that happened. But like, so am I getting a pay raise or not? My time here made me realize that I still have room to grow as an advisor. I was definitely able to learn a lot, though. Living with others will always give rise to conflict, and of course, that goes for marriage too. Yep. I realize that your ability to live with someone is about having the right mentality, not just raw compatibility. Matchmaking is my job, and as such, I want to help people learn to value romance itself just as much as getting married. So I'll keep doing my best to show everyone the wonders of being in love. Woo!
Bravo! 素晴らしいスピーチでした。
Yeah, nice.
ぜひ素敵な恋をしたいみんなは Cupid Corporation へ。僕もそのうち行かせてもらおうかななんてな。とここで残念だがお別れの時間だ。パラサイトハウス最終回見てくれてありがとな。
Yeah! Bye,
お相手
Bomber.
はボンバーチョリソー and パラサイト5提供は Cupid Corporation でした。またねバイバイ
Bye bye. Oh, goodbye, Bomber Chorizo. I'm gonna miss you.
カット。よーしよしよし。みんなお疲れ様。パラサイトハウス最終回
無事に終了だ。
はあ、ようやく終わりか。ほっとするというか、寂しくなるっていうか。
It's all over. As soon as the camera stopped rolling, I flopped down on the couch. We're like, oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted.
皆も大義であった。
Oh, goodbye, Peter.
なんでそんな偉そうなのあんた。
Because he's Peter.
アシスタントディレクターというやつだからな。
ピーター君もお疲れ。君、イケメンで採用したからワンチャンあるんじゃと思ってたけど、人気出て面白かったよ。
For him.
ワンタンか？あれはなかなか美味でな。
I would like some wontons too.
ワンチャンスだと思うけど。
Well, yeah. They'll start goofing around with each other as usual, while I just looked on in an exhausted daze. So tired. I'm so tired. Apparently, I hadn't realized how stressed I was this whole time, but I felt like I'd finally been set free. Oh, I almost forgot. We're having a party to celebrate the end of the show. I need to start getting the food ready. Gil's probably already in there doing it. I tried summoning up the energy to get off the couch and get back to work when suddenly...
ね、お疲れ様。
Thank you, Gil. Huh? Oh, I got a bouquet. I turned at the sound of Gil's voice and I was greeted with a gigantic bouquet. What's this?
みんなで話し合って用意したんだ。今回のシェアハウスは君のおかげで成功したからさ。
That's nice. You guys, I really didn't do that much. Oh, Call, you did a lot, girly.
でも、あんたじゃなきゃ多分。
I'm sorry, I'm blocking all the guys.
すぐに帰ってたよ。
Huh? Really?
あんたは他のアドバイザーと違って僕を軽蔑した目
Oh,
で
but
見
he's
な
a
かったから。
sweetie. Besides getting
だ
no
から
blast in the face with
嫌
mist.
な気がしなかったんだよ。
Oh, so that's why. Oh,
俺も
Ryuki.
君みたいに叱ってくれる子っていないからちょっと反省できたよ。それに君にとってはただの仕事なのにさ、俺たちに親身になってくれたでしょ。それが嬉しかったんだよね。
俺も君はこんなに真剣なのに俺ってばダメだなってすごく反省した。
Thank you, Gil. You are a
君の
dork.
気持ちを裏切らないように俺これからの身の振り方を考えてみるよ。
Okay. Alan, Gil.
私も正直我が社にこれまで熱心な
I
社
love
員
you,
が
oh,
いる
and
と
I'm
は
sad you're not
思っ
around.
ていませんでした。
そうだな。
Shelby.
今回の一番の功労者はお前だ。だから素直に花束を受け取るといい。
So am I getting a pay raise? Probably not. He's like, I don't appreciate you that much. Oh, you guys. I hold out my arms, wondering if it's okay to accept such a heartfelt gift. Bouquet's gentle fragrance tickles my nose. Oh wow, it smells beautifully. Thank you so much, everyone.
どういた
It'll
しま
be
し
dead
て
in a week, but thanks.
じゃあ俺からはこれをプレゼント。
Ah, personal present. Thank you. Huh? He grabbed my arm. I suddenly lost my balance. Oh, jeez. Oh!
この1ヶ月ありがとう。
Thank you!
感謝の気持ちを込めて。
Thanks for the kiss.
ちょっと何転んでんの？
What are you tripping on, Gil?
膝の力抜けちゃったんじゃない？
Oh.
君との1ヶ月楽しかったよ。できなかったこともたくさんあって後悔もあるけど。
Yeah? Huh? You have regrets?
もっと仲良くなりたかったのにできなかったから。
Aw.
だからさ、次は俺ん家でシェアハウスの続きしようよ。
I'm not moving in with you, Raul.
ラウル何を？
He wants me to move in, Gil.
そこで今度こそローマやトロイやザ・ヘラークレスを一緒に見て朝まで十二神についての討論会しよう。
Not right now. No. Raul whispered his words sweetly into my ear. Dude, it was passionate invitation to his own mythology society for two. Raul, why don't you try using all this motivation to read your script again?
恋してそうな声だった？
Incredibly so.
じゃあやってみるよ。
Yeah, go work. Go. Let go. And off he goes. Raul let go of me and ran off to his room. While he's better at cohabitating with others, he's a long ways from living with someone he loves.
ねえ、さっきの神話討論するなら俺も混ぜて。
I have no interest in hearing humans talk about my family. Oh.
ギルも神話に興味あったの？
Gil, that was a terrible thing to say.
いや、今のは彼女に言った言葉で、実際はそういうわけじゃ。
It's like he hears what he wants to hear.
やったー、嬉しいよ。じゃあ早速やろう。
Oh my gosh.
まずは入門編としてこの映画を一緒に見て、それから。
Three's company too.
ごめん、違う、待って。
No.
俺まだ彼女に言いたいことが。
Oh, Gil, you should have kept your mouth shut. Raul suddenly dragged Gil out of the room. At the same time, Peter entered the room carrying a plate of hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres.
では打ち上げをするぞ。
Let's eat.
今日はケータリングを頼んである。好きに食べてくれ。
Thank you. I don't want to work.
女の子のデリバリーはないの？
それはない。
No.
へえ、サラダが充実してる。やるじゃん。
Yeah, I
顧
love
客のニー
salad.
ズを考えるのも仕事だからな。
俺も食べるから待って。
Sounds like he's getting murdered. Gil cried out from the back as Raul launched into yet another of his mythology lectures. That much hadn't changed, but I didn't really mind seeing them all getting along like this. I couldn't help but smile. I'm so glad we decided to do this share house. It started off as a way to advertise Cupid Corp, but it ended up being a good learning opportunity for the Parasite 5 too. Anyway, I should just relax and enjoy the party. The catering service really was quite extravagant. I grabbed a tasty-looking sandwich and took a big bite. Even Mr. Snail was making an effort to enjoy the spread, rather than going for his usual jelly drinks. How is he alive if he does nothing but jelly drinks? For better or worse, this was our last night at Parasite House. Aww. Oh, Gil.
もう飲めません。
The next morning, I woke up and saw everyone pass out in the living room floor. The living room. It was like a pile of corpses. Hey everyone, good morning.
頭が割れる。
Maybe control yourself next time.
ここまで飲んだのは初めてだ。
Mr. Snail stood up, his hands pressed to his head. I held out a glass of water for him. I don't know, what was the hangover thing? Hangover soup? How late did you all stay up drinking last night?
それが記憶になくてな。確か途中から神話映画上映会が始まったのはうっすら覚えているんだが。
そうだ。そして最終的には誰が一番酒に強いのかという話になってな。ほんとバカらしいぐらいうるさかったよ。
Why are you down here, Ryuki? Why don't you just go to your room? Ryuki-kun, they didn't try to make you drink, did they?
するわけないでしょ。さっさと逃げて自分の部屋で寝てた。
Okay, good. I was like, why are you even down here then? Thank goodness. Yeah, poor Ryuki.
みんな情けない。おい、オーウェン、しっかりしろ。
Yeah, wake up.
有給申請を。
Oh. Yeah, Owen doesn't look like he'd get much work done today.
あれだけ飲めば頭も痛くなるものか。
That's why I don't really like drinking either, because you feel like crap. Maybe you should take the day off too, Mr. Snail.
そのようだな。
No.
幸い今日は
Don't I
急ぎ
have
の
to
用
go to
もな
work?
い。ベッドで 寝直してくる。すまないが、昼に起こしてくれ。
Mr. Snow staggered off toward his room, clearly suffering from his hangover. Yeah, I've never seen him in this kind of shape before. Since he wants to wake up at noon, he probably still plans to go into the office. Well, that's his call. For my party, I told everyone I'd be working remotely during Parasite House, so I don't really want to leave them like this, so I guess I could just go back to the office tomorrow instead. I decided I could afford to do my work from Parasite House for the day. I mean, if you don't have to be in the office, why go? I wouldn't. Woo! After eating breakfast, I loaded up the Parasite House blog. I didn't get a chance to update it last night because of the party. I wanted to write up a post thanking all of our viewers. Huh? There's a bunch of new comments to our previous blog post. I was immediately curious and clicked on the comment section. Ugh. There are over 100 new comments. All of them just said, I want to marry the Parasite 5. That wouldn't be a problem, except every post had the exact same text. And looked closer, all the posts had the same username, which meant a single person wrote all of them. Oh, a spammer. That'll be fun. As soon as Mr. Snail woke up, I let him know what I'd found. I would have just ignored it. I would just let her... Yeah, the sentiment is fine, but posting the exact same thing so many times is kind of worrying. The user had a link to her Instagram profile, so I clicked on it. I was greeted with even more scary fantasies. Oh, fun! I just gotta love those people. I want Ryuki-kun to spray me down and insult me. Do you think he'd notice me if I bought every single item in his boutique? I want Gil to pamper me till I'm totally useless. He's an editor, right? Maybe I'll hire him to write all my posts. I want to kidnap Owen and force him to tell me how to find Mr. Monsters. No, poor Owen! I'm going to add every last member of the Parasite 5 to my own personal hero. All of their comments had photos attached and like candid shots of Ryuki and Alan's storefront. Okay, that's pushing it, guys. This is like stalker level stuff. If we don't do something, it could lead to real trouble. We need to take some kind of action to protect our members, don't you think?
その通りだな。報告ご苦労。対応だが、お前はどうするのがいいと思うか?
It's... Wait, me?
ああ。最終判断は私と広告代理店の担当とで決めるが、ここで現場の意見も聞いておきたい。
I mean, I would call the cops. Well, if it were up to me, I knew I had to choose my words carefully. I don't know. Instagram, yeah, right? We should report her to the cops. I mean, we should probably go straight to the police. On top of stalking, there's also potential defamation and even criminal intimidation.
そうか。確かにそうだな。
Unfortunately, with most...
うちの秘書が万が一誘拐される可能性もあるし、それが一番いいだろう。
In reality, they wouldn't do anything, honestly, cops don't. Unless something happens, you know.
わかった。私の方でやっておく。
I think stalking itself should be a crime, but... I don't know. Great, thank you. If you'll excuse me, I should probably get to work. I printed out the comments and put them on my desk. I couldn't stop thinking about it as I left the room. I said a silent prayer to ask that nothing bad come of the situation. Yeah, that's creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. I mean, it's funny to make comments and stuff like that, but like, calm down sometimes, you know? Wasted love. Haven't been in the office in so long. Oh, I've missed these uneventful days. It's officially been 2 days since Parasite House ended, so I'm back to the office. It's business as usual. Like, oh my gosh, I have to deal with that. Everyone has moved out of Parasite 5 share house. Those problem comments will be dealt with by legal team and the president. They'll be making police reports. I heard they even issued a formal warning to the commenter. Thankfully, they got scared and apologized for their actions. It's usually just some kid. As a result, the commenter's social media accounts were restricted and the comments on the official blog were deleted. I guess that's that. Yeah, it was just easy to take care of. Well, no, nothing has been solved yet. In fact, now I need to ramp up my efforts to get the Parasite 5 matched. Yeah, good luck, girl. After all, I was busy dealing with Parasite House in the broadcast. Thanks to the show, the Parasite 5 are a hit. Memberships are up specifically because lots of people are interested in them. I want to heal his heart. I'll wait until he's comfortable meeting me. These kinds of members joined our listing. Though honestly, I want the Parasite 5 to handle their own problems, but then they'll be running around in circles for years. That's fine with Ryuki, he's only 19. But if the women they meet are understanding and willing to accept them, there might be some wonderful matches. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Love begins when two people meet in the middle. However, if one person takes the initiative, that's just as good too. Alright, time for some emails.
Yeah, おかえり。
Hi,
今日はもう家
Claris.
帰ってくるのよね。
I was ready to get down to business, but suddenly Claris hugged me from behind. Her beautiful scent embraced me. Oh, Claris, I'm sorry I left you all alone.
ほんとよ。もう寂しかったんだから。それで、パラサイトハウスはどうだった？何人かとやった？
No, unfortunately, no. Oh my god, Claris, we're in the office right now. Save that for home.
その様子だと、あなたの初体験はまだみたいね。
I have friends like her. Oh my gosh. Shh, office, public space, not the time. Save it for at home.
私気になってたのよね。お風呂とかどうやって入ってたのかなって。
I bathed with the door locked. We had a bathroom schedule.
あんな顔のいい男がたくさんいて、誰も一緒に入らなかったの？
No, obviously not. Normal people don't do that, Claris. Yes, succubus. Claris put her finger to her lips and tilted her head. She looks so cute and playful, like an imp. She's such a cutie. Naturally, there's lots of competition for her. I feel sorry that she skills unrequited lot. She's not Gilsberg. I don't know how we're so dense. Oh my gosh. If Claris hit on anyone, they wouldn't be able to resist. Matter of fact, Claris has a lot of partners because of her charms. Oh my gosh, dang it. That's why I don't want Gil to get tangled up with her. She's a good friend of mine. He's a good friend of mine, just like Claris.
そう。ならもういいわよ。
Oh my gosh.
あなたたちは自分の落ち度を客に押し付けるっていうのね。
No! Ah! I heard the door slam shut and saw a member storm out of a meeting room.
最低だわこの会社。もう何年も所属してるのに結婚できないし、毎年更新料ばっかり取られて、こんなの詐欺よ。
Maybe it's you. Just saying.
だいたい私は LCI 製の車を持ってる男じゃないと嫌って言ったじゃない。それなのに
What's an
他の男ばっか
LCI?
紹介してきて、ほんと最悪。
I don't know what an LCI is.
うわ、出たよ。自分のこと棚に上げて、ステータスに固執する女。
Hey,
自
Monsieur
分のこ
S.
と顧みてから言ってほしいわよね。
Monsieur S wants someone obsessed with status. Claris, hush. Claris isn't an advisor, so she just says the first thing that comes to mind about customers. Then again, in my experience, those types of customers tend to end their membership eventually. No matter what we do, we get an attitude and quit. They get an attitude and quit. And then they write a 1-star review and turn into online haters. But if they get to that level of anger, there's nothing we can say or do for them.
最近ああいう会員多いわよね。この間も受付で大乱闘になったの見たわ。
I got in a fight with the receptionist? What? Really?
ええ。パラサイトハウス見て会員になったのに、全然ああいうイケメンがいないですって。
Well, it's only been a month. How about the comments directed at the Parasite 5 and started to get worried all over again. I hope this doesn't hurt Cupid Corp's image and the reputation further. Because the Parasite House, Cupid Corp had a boom in membership. Still, it doesn't hurt to be careful. Even difficult customers need our support. After all, if the membership at Cupid Corp drops, I won't be able to matchmake for them. At the moment, my Cupid's bow pendant started shining. Felt like it was telling me to use it. She's going to quit no matter what, so it's not cheating, right? She's a non-member, and I'm not her advisor, so... That suggestion formed in the back of my mind, as if there was a devil on my shoulder. Wait, no, that would go against my goals. After all, I left home because I told Dad that I would help people fall in love without using my arrow. If I use it now, I'll just prove myself wrong. I shook my head in frustration and let go of my arrow. The customer is long gone, And since we couldn't help her, she could ruin our reputation even more. Meh. I need to work hard and work smart. Matchmake twice as hard and twice as many people. That's even more reason to get the Parasite 5 married. Clarice, I need to get back to work.
ずいぶんのやる気ね。
Okay. This is my calling, my duty, really. Alright. I smile and turn back to my computer. I look at the mountain of applications, all for the Parasite 5. And then, I spent the entire day selecting 5 female members for each of the Parasite 5. I emailed them my list. Really should just do the Tinder thing and let Ryuki swipe. I finished my work for the day and headed home. Already night had fallen. Another late night. I wonder if Clarice is waiting up for me. Bow. If I walk alone through the night to the subway station... I walk alone through the night to the subway station. Then I hear my phone ring. Is it Clarice? I should apologize. We had promised to go drinking tonight to celebrate my return back home. I get on the subway and take out my phone. Quickly I realize that it wasn't Clarice who messaged me. Gil, Raul, and Ryuki too. What could this be about? Wait, what? I couldn't help but cry out at the message. I'm sorry I can't deny my feelings anymore. I tried to forget. I tried to move on. I tried to find new love, but I just couldn't do it. So I'm giving up on looking for some new romance. This isn't me running away, I promise. I'm going to follow through on my desires. He's quitting. Wait, what about Raul? Our rehearsals were so much fun, thanks. Those compliments he gave me at the end showed me exactly what I need to make seem like I'm in love. So I think it's time for me to go. Let's grab lunch sometime, yeah? Well, he hasn't even fallen in love. Wait, could Ryuki also be? Living in the share house has shown me what I'm lacking as a designer, so I've decided to leave. I only came here because of my sister, and I know that I have no need to get married. I'm sure we'll meet again. In the meantime, be sure to take good care of your skin. Thanks, Ryuki. You said it's no longer necessary. Wait, does that mean that they're... I was getting really motivated to help find the matches. In one fell swoop, all 3 of them decided to quit Cupid Court. Yeah, well, Raul was never gonna get married, so I wouldn't have even, like, counted on him. He was just essentially doing research for a role. He was never taking it seriously. Gil is just gonna go make himself a better person for her because he's obsessed with her. And then Ryuki, he didn't even sign himself up, so... And he's 19, he doesn't need to be looking for marriage. The next day. Way too young. I only have Alan. Alan and Monsieur S. After yesterday's incident, I contacted the president. He agreed to meet with me at 5 a.m. So I went to his office promptly. Mr. Snail, we've got a huge problem. Every member of Parasite 5 besides Monsieur S has left the company. Wait, Alan did too? When did Alan do that? Oh, I went back to my office to confirm, but Alan has already canceled his membership. I tried calling him, but he didn't pick up.
Parasite 5 は
Yeah.
Parasite 1になった
I guess so. What should I do? Parasite House put us on the map, and a bunch of our new members are here just for them.
彼ら目当ての会員には申し訳ないが真実を話して別の会員を紹介するしかないな。
It would look really bad. I guess so, but I had such high hopes for them all to experience a truly wonderful relationship. So am I just supposed to manage Monsieur S for now?
そうだな。
Oh no, he quit too?
少々考えたいことがある。
I'm not getting the promotion.
なので
Or the pay raise.
パラサイト5業務は一旦終え、明日からは通常業務に
I
戻
feel
って
like my promotion. My raise. Okay, I understand. Normal duties, so I won't be looking after the Parasite 5 anymore, which means... Ah, my promotion! Is it off the table now?
なあ、昇格の話か。
Oh, good.
それならば心配するな。
So I was just doing this for the promotion.
お前が パラサイトハウスで頑張ってくれたおかげで我が社の業績も上がったところだ。
Okay, good. At least our girl's getting a
前
promotion.
向きに検討する。
Ah, thank goodness. It wasn't great for my original goal to prove my dad wrong, but it still felt nice knowing someone appreciated my efforts. I love
では
Shelby.
すまないがこれから通話会議が入っている。話は以上ということでいいか？
No, I'm good. A conference call at 5 in the morning? Mr. Snail is just as much of a workaholic as ever, I guess. Well, it's 5 a.m. there, but might not be 5 a.m. anywhere else. Somewhere else. No, I think it's alright, if you'll excuse me.
なあ、ご苦労だった。
Thank you, Shelby. I love him. I love him. And so my Parasite 5 challenge came to an end. But at the same time, that end created a whole new challenge for me. Mama. Now we're on Raul's route. Let's go. Let's freaking go. The scene that I remember the strongest in all my life was a miracle that happened when I ate an oyster. Oh no, not the oyster. Not the oyster.
オイスター食べた子供が倒れたぞ。救急車を早く。
That's one way to find out you have an allergy.
しっかりして。今お医者さんが来るから。大丈夫だよ。しっかりして。
Is that Gil? People crowded around me and called me out to me desperately. Does anyone have an EpiPen somewhere? But their voices started to fade into distant static. I could tell that my body was shutting down. Oh. No amount of vomiting eased the immense pain I was in. Everything ached. I really thought I was going to die right then and there. I thought that was it for me. This was the last moment of my childhood life. Whoever held my soul in their hands couldn't be human. Is it Minerva? The healing light that covered me was so warm. It was clear that this was something otherworldly. And this is why he's so obsessed with them. All of this happened at Baltimore's Neptune Festival. Back then, I really thought that God existed. In fact, I'm still sure that Neptune descended and saved me. I mean, it's Minerva, probably, but who knows? Maybe it was Neptune. Goddess Upon the Camel, Part 2, Table Read.
はい、そこまで。ああ、ラウル君、ちょっとまだ違うんだよな。なんて言うんだろう。重すぎるっていうか、ちょっとストーカーっぽいんだよね。
ギルの真似して演技したつもりだったけど。
No, don't imitate Gil.
違ったか。
今回の君の役回りは仕事に頑張るヒロインがついクラーッときちゃう若くてハンサムで少しナイーブな雰囲気の青年役だ。仕事一番だった彼女がつい選びたくなるようなけなげさとか誠実さとか甘さが欲しいんだよね。
誠実さ、けなげさ、甘さですか。
そう、ラストでヒロインに選ばれないことで観客の涙を誘うようなね、そういうひたむきさが欲しいんだ。そのためには心から演技をしてほしい。誰かの真似じゃダメだ。君は今、誰かを真似してるだろ。
He needs to chase after us. We're a workaholic. The director sees straight through me. All of my acting skills I developed on Parasite House have been rejected. Even my skills from my mythology society aren't good enough for the director.
私にはお見通しだよ。君には心から理解をしてもらいたい。初恋を思い出すとかでもいいんだ。
初恋か。
Kind of hard when you've never were. Unfortunately, I've never experienced a first love at all. Memories of the most shocking event in my life flashed in my mind. But that's not good motivation because that's not love. Granted, that experience was more divine intervention than love.
まあ、そこは宿題にして、先に他のシーンの読み合わせをしていこう。次はシーン3、行くよ。
I was left out of the rest of the table read since I couldn't act the part.
まずいな。
Yeah, you're gonna get fired, dude. First time I've had so much difficulty acting. Up till now, I put my heart into the role, but no problem. Previously, I played the role of a ruin-defending archaeologist, a heroic soldier, and even a shark-fighting sheriff. I want to watch these movies. But maybe all those roles just happened to come to me because I was lucky. Oh. Agent sighs at the sight of me in deep thought and looks worried. But that won't help me out here. Today I was listening to everyone do their table reads as I wondered how I can act the feeling of love. It's hard to do when you've never experienced it. Guess I'm back at Cupid Corp. Okay, from today it's business as usual. Especially since Parasite House is a wrap. I looked at the Parasite 5 profile sheet that everyone has left. Looks like Monster S is suspending his membership as well. Just who is he anyway? It's Shelby! I freaking love him. Raul is suspending too. He quit without prior notice. Doubt he knows what love truly is. Man, he doesn't. Love. Think about his previous roles. He starred in Wild Spider, Hannibal, and Jurassic Pike. Jurassic Pike! I guess that's where the shark fighter came from. All of these films have something in common. They were action movies with no romance whatsoever. At most, there may be some steamy scenes of the heroine. Still, most of the time, his character didn't get the girl. On the other hand, Goddess Upon the Camel Part 2 is a rom-com where he works hard to earn the heroine's love. But he still doesn't get her. I remember there being a lot of buzz because Raul, traditionally an action movie star, was selected for such a big role. It's not doing too well. Hope filming is going well for the movie.
Chi?
I don't know, Chi. I don't think he's doing well. Chi appeared at me while tilting his head. I gently pat him on the back as I returned to my thoughts. Oh, jeez. A text message. I wonder who it could be. Looked at the notification, my eyes went wide with surprise. It's from Raul's agent. I was being asked to provide some relationship guidance with marriage in mind. So am I getting paid for this? I don't know. A few hours later, I was meeting with Raul's agent. This was the same agent that made a very angry phone call when Raul took off his pants on Parasite House. Well, yeah. I was focused on how not to get yelled at again as I looked over the appointment from the agent filled out. So in other words, you want me to continue providing support to Raul so that he can have a real deal romantic relationship.
あなたは昨年度の成婚率ナンバー1のトップブライダルアドバイザーだと聞いているわ。だからお願いしたいの。
Yeah, but he needs to actually like...
うちのラウルが恋の演技を完璧にできるように。
Okay. Raul is absent from the meeting due to being at the Mythology Society. But romantic acting, so you're basically saying you want him to actually experience the feeling of love, yes?
彼は自分が経験したことじゃないとうまく演技できない経験型俳優なの。今までもそうしてやってきているのよ。
That makes sense based on his previous action movie roles. There are scenes where Raul leaps great distances or rides on horseback. He's even been lost in the desert. Come to think of it, Raul is known for not using stunt doubles. You really have first-hand experience with all that? He did say his family went on adventures. In any case, the problem here is Raul's inability to act out love. Well, utilizing our company's services means that Raul must work towards an actual marriage. Is that okay with you?
そこが悩みどころなのよね。
He's not supposed to. Raul's manager heaves a heavy sigh and leans her face into her hands.
下手なスキャンダルは避けたいの。それに結婚はキャリア上まだ早いわ。
So you can hire me as a consultant, and I can go on fake dates with him.
だから身元の確かな相手とデートを楽しんで、その極意が分かったら別れるぐらいが一番助かるのだけれど。
Ah, I see. Speaking honestly, no deal. Our members are here with marriage in mind. I refuse to waste their time like this. Terribly sorry, but our members are here with a purpose, not to get experience, and then just take off. Well, marriage is up to the individual. I have a duty to support them with their future marriage in mind. Well, here's the thing. You're still getting money, so who really cares?
やっぱりそうなるわよね。
As long as he's not dating other people.
ここもダメか。もう打つ手がないわ。どうしよう。このままじゃ俳優としてのキャリアが危ないじゃない。
Pardon me, but is this romantic acting really that terrible?
ダメなんてもんじゃないわ。上っ面だけの演技で全然恋してないのが丸分かり。あれじゃあお客さんもがっかりするわ。でももう制作発表会でキャスト発表もしちゃってるでしょ。今更降板なんてイメージダウンにしかならないわ。 それで監督も悩んでいるみたいでね。あと1ヶ月で演技が良くならなきゃさすがに役どころを変えないといけないかもって。
Oh no. So I see.
今までも手は尽くしてきたわ。それこそシリウッド女優のこと付き合ってみたらって言ったの。
Oh, that
で
would be
も
bad.
全然ダメ。あの子ったら女の子を恋愛対象として見ないのよ。
He's too out there.
向こうからもお断りされちゃうし。
Yeah, he's too out there. But it's not because of his obsession with mythologies. That's gotta be unattractive.
他にも
I think
恋
it's
愛
I
指南書
would
を出
totally
して
be
いる
into
先
it.
生に個別指導をお願いしたこともあるけれど、
Totally into it.
先生にサジを投げられて1日で終わっちゃったわ。
That's because I'm into mythology as well, and I really don't have any strong opinions about anything. Like he could think Neptune's a dude, like a woman for all I care.
だから試しにここに入るように勧めたの。結局誰一人気に入った子はいなかったなって言ってるけど。
Well, that might be because all the members were pretty turned off by
それ
him.
でもこんなに長くあの子が続けて通えたのはここが初めてなのよ。
Hmm. Wow, really? I think he was happy to finally be able to talk someone's ear off about myths. Just
だ
means
か
he
らもうここに頼るしかないのよ。あお願い、もう手段はどうでもいいわ。あのラウルに恋を教えてあげて。
like rent a girlfriend. What? Her boyfriend. She suddenly grabs me by the shoulders and presses her face incredibly close to mine. I can see the desperation in her
ラウ
eyes.
ルが言っていたわ。あなたは恋のキューピッドなんでしょ。
I mean, he's not wrong. Pardon me? It's true that I'm the real deal Cupid, though it's a secret. Knowing Raul called me that hits a little too close to
あな
home.
たの教えてくれたことは覚えて帰ってきたわ。全部本質なんて理解してなかったけれど、少しはあれでも前進してたのよ。
I mean,
それにあなたは業績1位のトップブライダルアドバイザーなんでしょ。多くの恋する人を見てきたはずよ。そんなあなたなら
ね
人よりも恋をしている人の仕草に詳しいと思うの。ラウルの演技を見たらきっと問題点がわかるわ。
okay. Pardon me, but please calm down.
そうよ、これが一番よ。トップブライダルアドバイザーのあなたにしか教えられないことがあるでしょ。
Thanks.
来週には立ち稽古が始まってしまうわ。お金なら払うから。ラウルの将来がかかっているの。
I
お
love that.
願い、あの子の演技を良くしてあげて。
Oh my gosh, please calm down. Please stop already. I understand. She was shaking me like a rag doll. I felt dizzy while attempting to calm her with my response.
ほんとやってくれるのね。
I can't and I won't make any promises, but I'll at least try. Please just let me go. Like, stop, please. Leave me alone. And that was what happened. Afterwards, I talked with my manager. Our conversation was relayed to the president and the advertising agency as well.
いいねいいね。 CC のアドバイザーはシリウッド俳優にも恋のアドバイスを。いい宣伝になりそうだ。
ラクダに乗った女神2はラブコメ映画だし、タイアップにもぴったりね。うちのラウルを広告に出しましょう。
Oh my gosh.
そりゃ助かるよ。では後日正式に打ち合わせをしましょう。シェルビー君、いいよね。
ねえ、我が社としてもありがたい話です。お前の昇格の件もこれと合わせよう。パラサイト5が大会して以来うやむやになっていたからな。
Oh, well then.
ああ、出張アドバイザーとしてラウル・アコニット氏の恋の演技を改善できれば今度こそ昇格を約束する。
Sounds like I don't have a
それでいい
choice.
か。
Sounds like I don't have a choice, man. That sounds like a plan. I'll do it. The promotion had been a thing of the past, but now it's back again. This time, I'll show up Dad for sure. Well, Shelby said we were going to get the promotion anyway. So I was sent off as an on-site advisor on behalf of Cupid Corp. My job was to work directly in Raul's place of work and train him in order to improve his acting. I'm out. Oh my goodness. I sense bad things going on. All right. Love is like a spinning glass. What, the it's like horrible? They entered a Sillywood studio for the first time. Oh, well, I don't know. My name is Betty Mirror. I'm here on behalf of Cupid Corp to serve as an on-site advisor. The agent escorted me to the rehearsal space where I introduced myself to the movie director. Now I'll be on-site as a member. My role is to help improve Raul's romantic acting. I'm pleased to meet you all. I look forward to working with you.
Oh, それは助かるよ。ラウルをよろしくね。
Why is there basketball? I guess it's supposed to be like a school dance, maybe. Thank you for your trust in me. I shook hands with the director. Far away, Raul lit up when he saw me. No! Hi.
Mira-san?
Hi. Raul, long time no see. How are you? I'll do my best to help you improve your acting when it comes to love.
本当?
Uh-huh.
やった! ありがとう!
You are adorable, though. Ah! Raul leapt towards me for a hug with an innocent smile. He's quite tall, so his embrace was a bit suffocating. This hug feels like when Auntie hugs me after it's been a while since we've seen each other. So, that is to say, there's not a lick of romance in this hug. Immediately, I can understand how Raul has trouble conveying romance in his acting. He's a little too rough. Come on, Raul, this is already a bad hug from the start. I push at him from his shoulders and look at his face. First things first, you should only hug someone that you actually like. That's step number 1 for improving your acting.
え、それは硬すぎない?
I mean, that's kind of...
ハグするのは普通だよね。
Yeah, I know a lot of people I hug, like, all my friends.
Hi,
The hugs are
Caroline!
different
今日も美
depending
人
on
だね。
if you like them or not, though.
Hi. 今日もよろしくね。
The director and lead actress were hugging right next to me. I guess Raul was right. Hugs really are commonplace here. That said, this is only going to make things more difficult.
ほらね。
Yeah. Well, forget that. Raul, you want to focus on your romantic acting, right? It's how you hug someone. When you're interested in someone, you hug differently than, like, your friends.
そうなんだよ。全然 OK が出なくて困ってるんだ。
He smiles as if completely unconcerned with his words. No wonder his agent was so desperate. Then please practice what I teach. I'm your personal Cupid of love, after all. I'll instruct you in the ways of love, and you'll take interest. Understood?
OK 楽しみにしてるよ。
Actually, pay attention. Pay attention. Raul flashes another bright smile and hugs me again. He really likes to get hands-on and is so touchy-feely. To him, there's no personal space. I guess that's because Raul has been a Sillywood actor for a long time now.
それよりさ、君にこれを見せたかったんだ。この間、5番街の露店で売ってたやつで、メデューサの力で石化した魔物の石らしくて。
Are you sure it's legit and you didn't get scammed? This looks like a chunk of rock.
ほら、こことか見て。鱗みたいに見えるでしょ。きっとメデューサとペルセウスの神話にあった退治された化け物の一部なんだよ。
Did they work together? Raul's eyes lit up as he started monologuing about the heroic epic of Perseus. As always, the obsessed Parasite is still deep in his obsession. I can't believe this is who I have to teach about love. I'd definitely say I have my work cut out for me. He's not the worst, though. He's a little bit easier than the one who steals, he steals other people's romantic interests. It doesn't help that they're starting practice right away.
よし、じゃあ行くぞ。みんな、準備いいな。
It's gonna be bad.
はい。
It's gonna be bad. Wow, they use an authentic set even during practice. I'm really starting to get nervous now. The cameras aren't set and the actor's makeup isn't done, but standing on a real set makes things feel much more serious. I thumbed through the script I was given while watching Raul.
ではシーン5。2人の気持ちがすれ違う大事な場面だ。アクション。
Let's watch.
ミア、俺はさ、将来は君と一緒に幸せな家庭を築きたいんだ。白い壁で、赤い屋根で、庭は大きくて。
He just kind of sounds like an excited kid.
No!
Yeah.
違うよ、ラウル。そこはそんな楽しそうなシーンじゃないんだ。断られるってうっすら気づいてる状況なんだよ。
He just seems overly excited.
仕事か自分か、それを男の方が働く女性に語りかける重要なシーンだ。その苦しさを演技に乗せてくれなきゃ。
すみません。
Okay. The director sighed, his face showing mixed feelings at Raul's apology. He's obviously feeling irritated that Raul can't portray a man in love.
まあ、まだ練習始めたばかりだからな。ここは流して次のシーンを先にやろう。よーい、アクション。
お前たちはなんだ。
さっきの聞いてたんだよ。あんた、あのデザイン画を持ってるんだろ。いいから私な。
Okay.
彼女の仕事は俺が守る。かかってこい。
What's going on? Well, he got the action part down, I guess. Amazing, Raul truly is a high-class actor. His action scenes are some of the best to date. His portrayal of anger felt believable. While he wasn't truly punching the actors, I could feel the impact of his fist. I feel as if he's delivering the perfect action sequence to make up for his weakness earlier in trying to portray love. I still can't see why his agent would be so mortified, though. Same for the director, too. I can see the director following the scene and nodding in his approval. His tense expression had relaxed as well. This performance, the skill, is why I'm sure they didn't want to recast someone else for the Raul's role. I feel like I have the weight of every Sillywood fan on my shoulders. I really wonder if I can teach someone like Raul the gist of how to portray love. I don't know if I can, but what I do know is that I'm good at making others fall in love. If I can make Raul Knight fall in love, then his romantic acting should improve as well. Maybe it's best to help Raul genuinely fall in love. I was thinking of how to go about things while jotting down notes about his practice run. Yeah, it's hard to portray something that you've never experienced before. A few hours later, Raul came over to me since everyone was taking a break. Great work, Raul.
ありがとう。それでどう？俺の演技を何とかする方法分かった？
You act like a excited puppy in your romance scenes. I looked down my notes from the practice run. I think there's something I want to ask you. Be honest with me, you never really actually fallen in love, right?
ないね。
I didn't think so.
神にならいつだって恋焦がれてるけど。ああ、一度でいいから会ってみたいよ。
Well, once standing in front of you, though I'm not sure about blessing you with my love. Well, anyway, I can see that you've had no experience with love. So with that in mind, I think it's best that you actually experience love firsthand, which means you need to fall in love. You know how someone who's never been injured will never know the pain of a broken bone? It's the same with love and romance.
経験しないとわからないか。
Yeah.
確かにそうだね。俺も海中でサメと戦った経験がなきゃ AT 上手であんな演技できなかったと思うし。
You fought a shark? Wait, come again?
でも恋か。
He fought a shark?
俺にできるかな。
Well, for starters, it's probably easier to fall in love more than it is to fight a shark. It seems that to Raul, the difficulty level for tackling sharks and falling in love are widely reserved. So is there anyone who's caught your eye recently? Okay. Gonna ignore them. Sorry.
君?
Okay. Raul smiles pleasantly while tapping my collarbone. That overly friendly gesture made me heave a sigh. That's just because you want to talk to me more about mythology, don't you?
だってこの間別れた時からずっと後悔してたんだ。君と一緒に朝まで上映会をできなかったことをさ。君は俺が神話の話をしても変に食いつくでもなく淡々と意見を言ってくれるだろ。そんな女の子今までいなかったからいろんな知識を共有したいんだ。
He literally just needs a girl who's like super chill. I'm like, yeah, that's interesting. Cool.
君にあの映画を見せたらどんな感想を聞かせてくれるんだろう。あの美術品を見てなんて言うだろうって毎日考えるだけでワクワクして。あ、これってもしかして恋かな？
No, this is friendship right now, dude. No, it's not. I promise you, it's not. That's just elation because you found someone with similar hobbies as you. See, it's just like a friendship thing. I firmly poke Raul's pecs with my index finger. Don't mistake elation for romantic love. Love is much more complex and far more intricate at times. You got it? There's familial love, there's friend love, there's romantic love.
やっぱり今まで俺は恋してこなかったみたい
Need to be
だ。
able to differentiate them. Raul looks quite dejected now. I guess he's a bit too self-aware of his lack of romantic love.
でもな、恋か。
It kind of is a
面
pain.
倒そうだな。正直恋するよりもヴィーナスの石像を磨いている方がずっと楽しそうだよ。
Don't talk about the goddess of love like that. She would not appreciate that. That's not true at all. Love is a wonderful thing. It can bring happiness to everyone's heart. Of course, I have no right to say that, seeing as I've never fallen in love myself, but still. I have a job to do, as a real deal Cupid. Otherwise, what's the point of my duties in existence? Don't worry about falling in love immediately. I'll observe your habits daily and we'll find someone who suits you well.
俺が恋できそうな相手か。
There's always someone out there who matches your freak. There's always someone who matches your freak, you just gotta find them. I'm sure there is. As long as the Cupid of love doesn't miss her shot, you'll find the one for you.
頼もしいな。じゃあ早速だけど、今日のパーティーに一緒に来てもらえる？
What party?
今日シリウッド俳優のみんなが集まるパーティーがあるんだ。そこで見てよ。俺の恋の相手がいるかどうか。さ。
Oh, this will be fun. It's my nightmare come to life. Isn't this the other? Anyway. Wow, there's Emma Winston and Penelope Rollins, Benedict Mickelson and Christiansen. So cool. Party Raul took me to was star-studded, even with some of Sillywood's best actors and actresses. Many of them have starred in movies I've seen. It's exciting to think about them all acting in one big film together. Raul swept me around the room, greeting each person there. I was enthralled by just being in the presence of so many famous people. Eh.
何飲む？適当に頼んじゃって平気？
I mean, I've met famous people before, and it's just kind of like, they're people. Sure. I just don't like talking to people though, so maybe that's just it.
マスター、じゃあいつもの2つ。
ああ、コスモポリタンだな。
Cosmo. So do you come here often, Raul? Raul looked very comfortable here. He even rested his elbows on the bar top while nodding in response.
まあ下手な店には行けないからね。なんだかんだでいつもここになるんだ。
Yeah. Alright, if Sillywood actor as big as him locked into a random bar, there would be a huge commotion. While I was mulling that thought over, a cute bright red cocktail was placed in front of me. Wow, what a lovely color. What is this again? It's the Cosmo.
フレッシュライム、クランベリージュース、コアントロ、ウォッカのカクテルだよ。
Yeah, the alcohol just kind of makes it... I don't like the taste of alcohol. Everything else is fine.
飲みやすいから
Get a version of every alcoholic drink and it's fine. Plus they're overly expensive. I don't like it. Well, thank you. I take a small sip and the tangy, sharp flavor of the drink settles in my mouth. I couldn't help but smile. It's delicious. Between the Cosmo and the Sillywood actors, I feel like I'm getting drunk on the extraordinary atmosphere.
それでどう？キューピッドさん。俺に良さそうな相手いる？
Right, I was supposed to do that. As soon as Raul asked me that, I immediately sobered up. That's right, I'm not here to party. I'm here as his advisor. Well, let me take a look.
Hi, Raul.
Hi, Emma Winston. I don't know, they're all probably... Emma Winston sauntered up to us and placed his long, slender finger on Raul's upper arm.
Hi, Emma.
Wow, it's really her in the flesh. Emma Winston was a great actress. She got famous for her role as the lead and Princess of Sana Sun Holiday. Her adorable, innocent manner got her popular. However, she is rumored to be dating Sillywood actor Charles B. Wow, she's even more stunning in person. I couldn't help but be enthralled by her. Then Emma took out a cigarette and rested it between her beautiful lips and lit it. Oh wow, that's unexpected. Who knew someone so beautiful smokes?
それでラウル、今晩どう？うち来
Yeah,
ない？
there it is. Huh?
今晩どうしようかな。てか、チャールズは、
Yeah, don't... No.
チャールズ？わーお、まさかあなたもあの熱愛報道なんて信じてるってわけ？
Yeah, like I said, Emma Winston is famous for her adorable, innocent manner, but she's not actually like that.
私たちには何もなかったわ。だってあいつ短い上に早いの。全然満足できないのよ。
Emma had been rumored to be dating Charles B.
チャールズはダメね。いいのは顔だけ。テクニックも最悪。出世できないわ。やっぱ男はこうじゃなきゃ。
Yeah. Emma Winston giggles and runs her finger down Raul's pecs. I almost knocked my cocktail over. Well, what are you two in some sort of secret affair?
この子ネズミちゃんはどうしたの？
How about you shut the hell up?
俺の先生なんだ。
ずいぶんキュートな先生ね。何教えてもらうのかしら？
I'd be like, maybe a celebrity's not. Emma exhales a puff of smoke and I start to cough.
シリウッド女優ならエッジフレンドの一人や二人作っておかなきゃダメよ、小ネズミちゃん。そんなピュアじゃスクリーンデビューは無理ね。
Welcome to the industry and the well-known, not so secret secrets. But I'm not a Sillywood actress. I'm Mrs. Spicer. I wanted to scream that, but I couldn't do that in front of such a big-name actress. Emma dropped her cigarette into an ashtray and moved away from Raul while I was freezing up.
ラウルが無理ならケニーを誘うわ。あなたはキュートな小ネズミちゃんを可愛がってあげて。
This is where Alan would thrive. Emma Winston waves a cheeky goodbye while walking away. Her heels loudly click on the floor. I told you, Pete, some people are just good with open relationships, and Alan would freaking thrive in one of those. Even when walking away, she's got a perfect red carpet look down to her slender figure. She's a Sillywood actress to the core. When in actuality, Emma's very different from how she looks on the silver screen. That innocent princess image is just an act. Well, yeah, that's their facades are facades. Look, are all Sillywood actresses like this? Yes, and this is why Ryuki doesn't like the actresses in the and the models, because they don't actually take care of themselves. It feels like I've seen nothing, something I've never should have. I kind of wish I could scrub my memory of the real Emma. But it's time for her to put her out of mind. I have to deal with Raul now. His answers to Emma were so curt, he must be used to her. Yeah, I was raised with thinking of celebrities as just people and that they're not perfect or the way that they are or are perceived to be. So I guess that's why I'm not really ever all that interested when I meet them. And I meet them at like Comic Cons and stuff, like, and I did things like that, but it's just Anyway, when you have low expectations and whatnot for people, you're not disappointed when they turn out to be scummy people. You know? Pardon me, Raul, but do you usually... Yeah, he sleeps around.
Hi, Raul. この間の夜は素敵だったわ。
Yeah, he sleeps around.
今晩もどう?
Emma literally just told you that when you're an actor, you're not pure. Oh my gosh, Penelope Reynolds is like this too?
Hi, Penelope.
They're all like this here, apparently.
今日はやめとく。
あら、残念。じゃあまた誘うわ。
Yeah, he just sleeps around. He's a himbo.
うちのベッド新しくしたの。今度また来ない？
You guys need to go to the pillow shop and meet Alan. Nice, Natalie Dean too.
いいね、誘い待ってるよ。
OK、また連絡するわ。
It's literally all of them. Emma Winston of Sana-san, Holiday fame, Penelope Reynolds, all of these people, all these women are actresses in my favorite movies, and they're all propositioning Raul for a night together.
それでなんだっけ？
I'd be like, I
全
don't
知全能
like
の
it
神
here.
ゼウスのメイクラブ回数の話だっけ？
He fits Zeus's category though. He sleeps around. No. I'm talking about all the times you made love, and really all the times you slept with someone. What the heck, Raul? Are you sleeping around so willy-nilly with all these actresses?
軽率じゃないよ。みんな仲がいい仕事仲間なんだ。誘いを断ったら悪いでしょ？
I mean, you should be rejecting their advances if you're doing it to be nice. It's insincere to accept like this.
でもみんなやってるよ。
Yeah, we're in a different world, girl. Raul looks a bit confused. It's like he doesn't understand what he's doing might not be in everyone's best interest.
リドルリーもジョージもシリウッド俳優なら寝るのも経験のうち、演技の幅が広がるからどんどんやってけって言ってたし。
It's called doing favors, and then they do you favors. Ridley and George. Wait, don't tell me you mean the world famous Ridley Scotch and George Lucas?
ああ、そうそう。
Yeah.
よくわかったね。
You gotta make connections. Because I know all of the directors of the movies you appeared in. Plus, the only Ridley and George that have relations with Raul are these two very famous directors. It seems that by Sillywood standards, Raul isn't doing anything unusual. However, as real deal Cupid, I have to admit that this is quite shocking and scandalous too. Yeah, they don't live in the reality like the normal people. They're very, removed from reality.
断る理由も特にないし。まあ先生がダメだって言うなら一応断るようにするけど。
Like there was an actor, I don't remember who it was, but they asked him about his previous marriage to an actress, and he goes, "Well, we lasted 10 years, so I think it was successful." It was a successful marriage, and I'm like, by normal people's standards, no, but I guess for celebrity status, that is a success. They live in their own world, man. Don't do it just because I tell you. I just want you to consider why you want to do this. I slam my hand palm down on the bar top. Now I see why your romantic acting is so bad. You don't understand romance at all. All you have are these casual hookups. Yeah, just like Alan. Casually sleeping around in terms of the color wheel theory of love, this would be ludus. Bro, if you want to find love, you need to stop playing games immediately.
それはいいけど、逆になんで君はこれがダメだって思うの？
STDs, STIs, that whole thing. What? Because I'm using common sense.
でも、俺の知る限り、これがシリウッドの常識だよ。
Yeah, two different worlds, man. Two different worlds. He has a point. Raul's world is so different from mine. I'm a visitor in the splendor of Sillywood. This is his home. I wouldn't call it splendor. After all, I was told by a Sillywood actress that I would never debut if I didn't do the same. In Raul's case, he's been an actor for a long time. That's why he insists that this casual manner is common. It's not my right to force him to change like this. I still lack so much knowledge about Sillywood. Perhaps it's not good for me to put down what's commonplace for you. But Raul, you said you wanted to understand what love feels like, right?
そうだよ。今回の役どころがそういうのだからね。
Then let me speak as your advisor. You're behaving like someone who's in love, but you're not actually in love. If you want to understand romantic love, then listen to me as your Cupid of love. Please show some sincerity in your actions.
俺なりに真剣に向き合ってるつもりなんだけどな。
Raul doesn't look fazed as he took another sip from his Cosmo. Then he ordered another drink with a smile.
俺としては彼女たちに真剣に向き合って真面目にやってるつもりだよ。遊びだなんて思ったことはない。
But you're not in love, right? A lot of people, you don't need
そもそ
to
も
be in
俺
love.
は恋してないとしちゃいけないことって知らなかったし、 今も思えないからね。
Yeah, a lot of people think that way.
君から聞いてもそうなのとしか思えない。全然納得はできないよ。だって君はまだ経験したことないでしょ。
What? That's private information.
だから君はダメって思い込んでるんだよ。でも一度経験したらわかるよ。これが特別でも何でもないんだって。
True. True, true. Oh.
ほら、神話にもよくある話でしょ。例えばアフロディーテとマルスとか軽率にベッドインしまくりだったよね。
Oh. He's talking about Aphrodite meaning Venus, meaning Mars, meaning my mom and dad. Ew.
ああいう話
Yeah, no one wants to
い
hear
っぱい
that.
神話にあるからさ。昔から認められていることが今になって禁止されるなんてよくわからないよ。こういうのが悪いって価値観になったのはせいぜい1000年前ぐらいからでしょ。神話好きからしてみたら後付けに見えるよ。
Yeah, let's be real. The gods were having like all sorts of orgy things going on. Oh my gosh. Mom, Dad, I hope you can hear this. This poor human is taking the wrong path because of both of you. I put the blame for Raul's morals about sex fully on my parents and Celestia, but I refuse to back down from making a point. Mars and Venus were hung for their actions. I still think that moral here is having relations like that is bad.
例えが悪かったね。じゃあゼウスやアポロンは？そうだ、君は英語名呼びするからジュピターとアポロかな。
I can't argue against that. Honestly, I'm not a fan of Lord Jupiter and Lord Apollo at all. Those who really like to spread their godly oats everywhere.
だからさ、特別でも何でもないんだよ。普通のことだって。
But I freeze up not knowing how to reply. I'm rejecting his ideas based on my own sensibilities, but Raul is doing the same. Plus, this is normal for him. Because it's Raul's norm, I can't just shut him down by saying because I said so. That's childish of me. I'm here because I wanted to show Dad that humans are capable too. His sense of humanity goes against mine. So I get it. Values vary from person to person and God to God. Nothing is ever set in stone.
君も一度やってみたら考え変わるんじゃないかな。案外普通だなって思うかもしれないよ。
はい。
フィットネスクラブみたいなもんだよ。
That's really all this is to you?
そんなもんそんなもん。
Is it really as simple as that? The common sense skill instilled in me over the last 6 years is telling me otherwise. Bill raised me when I first came to the human realm. He taught me never to sleep around so casually. At the same time, Clarice spends her nights with a different man every day of the week, and she's not bad. Sometimes I even see the men she brings back home. Wait, if I consider that, then it's 2 versus 1 right now. I was lost in thought. Raul grabbed my arm and pulled me close.
だからさ、君が俺に教えてよ。
Huh?
うちにおいで。経験して、
Yes.
それでもダメだって言うなら、その理由を教えてほしいんだ。
Okay. Wait, maybe. And just like that. Oh my gosh. I casually came home with Raul to spend the night in his bed. Girl, he kind of sweet talked me into it though. I kind of went along with this. Ugh, this isn't good. Raul is already taking off his shirt. I forced my eyes away from his very sculpted body. I've seen him fully nude in the Parasite house before, but in this context, it feels so different. Girl, why are you falling for this? He just literally... There's no cameras here, no lights, no action. It's just the 2 of us.
君も。
Girl, why are you falling for this? Raul smiles while he removes my top. He does it so smoothly I can feel the experience in his hands. Girl, just want to say, this doesn't feel like a good decision.
気のせい、気のせい。ほら、おいで。
Raul drags me by the hand and positions me on his lap, and then... Oh! She has some pretty lingerie. Our lips touched in one smooth, natural motion. It felt like an everyday kiss, just like he said. I'm not making the noises, guys.
ど普通のことでしょ
You're right. It's true, my first kiss didn't feel like fireworks or a once-in-a-lifetime event. It was shockingly normal. Yeah, first kisses are kind of overhyped. They're never that great. It's just a kiss, even if it's a little suffocating. That was because I didn't know the timing on when to breathe. I tried to inhale when we stopped kissing and Raul laughed.
鼻で息すればいいんだよ
Yeah, just breathe through your nose, girl. Oh. Raul clearly knew that this was my first time kissing. He was kind enough not to mention that out loud. This time he kisses me in a way that's easier for me to react to. It's slower and less overwhelming. Our lips press together in a soft kiss over and over and over again. Little by little, the kiss deepens. I've never experienced a kiss with anyone, so I can't tell if this is good or not, but I like it. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm still sure that this kiss would feel more powerful if I saved it for my love. It would feel a little more special, but the first kisses always kind of suck. After all, isn't that why lovers world round are so obsessed with kissing? At first, we were just touching. Now Raul is changing the angle and pressing his tongue into my mouth. I pull away. His arm around me tightens and holds me closer. I'm unable to escape his embrace. Girl. I am judging her right now. His large warm hands caress my waist. Suddenly I feel like a ship lost at sea. I'm in an unknown, unexplored world. I can't shake the sense of worry about what might happen next. I start to feel that I'm doing something bad. I look at Raul with a confused expression. Raul was his same usual self. He had a relaxed, laid-back expression like he always has. He caresses my back as if to reassure me that there is no need to worry.
下に可愛いね
They are. It is cute. I do agree. It's very cute. But I'm confused. I don't like not having music. My friend chose this pair for me.
センスいいんだ
Yes, Clarice does have good taste. It's very cute. We chat aimlessly as if we're at a cafe. However, Raul continues to kiss me. The dissonance of the situation makes me feel even more confused. Yeah, it kind of seems... Is this really alright to be doing this together? I would get so bored. Like, dude...
初めて会った時にも言ったけど、このネックレスも可愛いよね
This would...
どこで買ったの
This would get me out of the mood so fast. Like, dude, shut up. Shut up. Raul strikes up a casual conversation as his fingers start to drift down my body. It tugs at the hem of my underwear, and in reaction I freeze up. Raul immediately stops and looks at me
やめ
directly.
る
I don't want to
そっ
stop.
かまあ無理そうだったら言って
Makes it clear that my consent is key as he resumes kissing my neck. This isn't fair. Raul's got loads more experience than I do. He doesn't reject any woman who shows interest in him. It really is a whole new world for me. That's also kind of a turn-off for me. I see why all the Sillywood actresses ask him to come home with them. Not everyone wants a deep, monogamous relationship. Some people are satisfied with casual sex whenever they feel the need. In movies, everyone is always focused on falling in love, yet they have such empty personal lives. Everyone has the same feelings, huh? That's why I have to show them the power of love. No one should live without knowing how precious they are to others. In order to do that, I have to learn love for myself first. I need to be able to back up my words with experience. Then I can say that it's better to share these feelings with someone you love and truly mean it. That is a mission I uphold as a real Cupid. See, him chatting my ear off would just be like... Raul pushes me down onto the bed and hovers over me. I felt a cold sensation tick my back. We kiss and carefully, like ruthless predator on the hunt, he boxes me in. We really are going to do this. We're going to go all the way. Various excuses crossed my mind, but I was determined to do this. Eventually, all I can think about is sleeping with him. Kind of feels depressing. I think now I understand what Raul was getting at. It feels so good to feel him touch me and caress me. There's no reason to reject his touch. My body is human and I feel so alive. It really does feel like an exercise. It really does feel like exercising. It's non-committal and there's nothing serious here. When you're intimate, it doesn't have to worry about loneliness. Instead, you can live in the moment. That's all you need. Is that really true? It feels like it shouldn't be. After all, I am Cupid, god of love. I have a duty to spread love, even when human morals and values push back against that. Yeah, for the first time in my life, everything I learned is getting flipped and turned upside down. I can't reject humanity's values without understanding them first. Experience will help me guide them. There's experience in numerous Sillywood actresses who have invited Raul to do this as well. Once everything is said and done, then I can have my rebuttal, but I can't deny how good I'm feeling right now. And as Raul said, there's no reason to be bound together by this act. Some people just enjoy sex for what it is. Yeah, but then it just... I don't know. See, that... I mean... The talking, I would have been like... when he's trying to do a conversation. Alright, so I'm gonna stop it here. That was the most depressing intimate scene or sex scene I've ever read. Yeah, about that, it just... When you do it that often, it loses all, like, feeling. And so, it's just... It kind of feels like anything else and doesn't feel special. Most people, it's not like that because they don't do it, like, constantly. But I'm sorry, if a guy started trying to... Oh, your necklace is cute. Where'd you get it? I'd be like, dude, I would get like a gag and I would gag and be like, shut up. We're not talking during this, okay? You shut up. You can make grunts and noises, but you're not talking to me. I don't do dirty talk. I think it gets me out of the mood. I laugh during it. I'm like, dude, I can't. It's just like, okay, nope. The whole thing, and it's just that the music also, when they started the music, I'm like, oh, this is depressing. But yeah, anyway. Well, this route's gonna be... It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, so... I hope you guys are enjoying it. Raul's... Well, we'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys are having fun. I am, and we'll get into the nitty-gritty of Raul's route next time. Alright, bye!